All right, guys, so I've had the PowerBeats Pro for about 2 years now, and the first thing are gonna notice about the PowerBeats Pro is that they are a truly wireless headphone. They come in black, navy, white, and I believe a pink, but I could be wrong on that. Anyways, that's not really the biggest part of today's subject. The biggest part of today's subject is gonna be a few things, but the first thing I wanted to talk about is basically the look and style of these headphones, just because, as you guys can see, these are a little bit different than the AirPods Pro. The PowerBeats Pro, I had the black version, so that's what you guys will be seeing in this video. And out of the box, they are a fairly large size headphone. Both the actual earphone themselves and the battery case is a larger style earphone. This means that for carrying them in your pocket, it's not necessarily going to work too well unless you're somebody who's really okay with a big bulge in your pocket, and maybe you're not someone who actually carries your wallet around with you all the time. The reason why I say this is because it is kind of a big bulge. And for me personally, I don't really like having my wallet and something this large in my pocket, or else it just kind of looks inappropriate. So for me personally, guys, I am not a huge fan of doing that. If you're someone that actually has a backpack that you carry around, a purse, or anything like that, you're gonna have no problem with these, as they are larger than the AirPods, so kind of putting them in your back pocket or your front pocket just isn't going to work. The earphones themselves are actually bigger and larger and heavier than the actual AirPods themselves. Over long periods of time, you get used to the weight, and overall the weight just kind of helps them feel a little bit more durable and like there's something there. At the end of the day, the PowerBeats are really a great option for someone who's looking for a really nice looking workout headphone, and I don't think the style should get in your way. In fact, I think the nice sleek look of them do look really good on people and is kind of a sexy, authentic, elegant look. The headphones feature a wraparound ear style, which means that the back of your ear, there's actually a part of the earphone that actually goes down into the back of your ear, kind of near where your spine meets your skull. What this kind of allows is basically a non-slip, non-fall-off tech design, basically meaning that these PowerBeats are really not going to fall off of your ear. No matter what you do, I've really found that it's almost impossible, unless you actually rip them off of your ear, for them to come off. This makes them extremely nice for working out, for doing heavy lifting, or basically going on a really, really intense run. So if you're somebody who's looking for that, you're all set here. As far as design goes, they do offer a lightning port for charging. There is something called fast fuel on these earbuds, which I really, really, really like. And when they are completely dead, if you plug them in for 5 minutes, you get 30 minutes of use, which you would be surprised at how practical and actually how useful that is. And I found that coming in and saving the day a few times. So for this being said, battery life is actually one of the things I would say these shine quite brightly on, and you really have no issues unless you're someone who constantly leaves them out of the box. So guys, as far as functionality goes, these headphones, one of my favorite parts about them is the fact that they actually have a pause, play, and rewind functionality on the side. The Beats logo is also second as a button. It is a multifunctional button. This comes in handy more than you would think. So as far as functionality goes, the Beats have a Beats logo on the side, which functions as a pause, play, rewind button. It also has a volume rocker on the top of each earphone. This is really nice because when you're basically working out or doing anything like that, or really in an intense lift or really running hard, you can actually fix and control the volume and control your song playing with just the tap of the earphone. The volume rocker on the top is just basically the one behind, and the one front basically is up and down volume. And then on the side, the Beats logo is basically hit once, pause, play, and then if you double click it, it'll actually go to the next song. So guys, from there, the earphones definitely are a winner as far as functionality goes. I have not seen a lot of competitors in the market that have all of these different functions on the actual earphones, making it truly a wireless experience. The only issue with functionality here, guys, that the AirPods and the PowerBeats struggle with, but I'm focusing on the PowerBeats for this video, is that the PowerBeats actually don't have a way to turn themselves off if you leave them out of the battery case. This is extremely annoying. However, it's not really something I've learned to really dwell on because it's kind of uncontrollable. The reason why I say this, guys, is because at the end of the day, the earphones are meant to be turned off when they go into the battery case so they can charge. But at the end of the day, there really is no on and off button. So the problem I've had with these is that if you're using them and you forget to put them back in the battery case, you may be someone who finds yourself picking up a pair of dead earphones. And this is annoying because what happens is you'll pick them up, go for a workout, and then they'll be dead. The fast fuel comes into handy if you put them in the battery case real quick. You get an additional 30 minutes, which most workouts are 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 2. So for that, you're kind of all set. However, for functionality, guys, this is where the PowerBeats really lack. Moving into sound quality next, guys, these headphones do sound really good. These are going to be Beats by Dre headphones. They are the PowerBeats Pro. So I would be lying if I didn't say that they have a very accentuated low end of the spectrum, meaning that your bass and your pop and rap and country, maybe not necessarily country too much, but your music genres like that are going to shine bright here. The PowerBeats Pro have been kind of modified, in my opinion, to be not necessarily the stereotypical Beats by Dre headphone. What this means is that these headphones are actually decently balanced sound. I would say rock and things like that sound decent. Where they're going to shine, like I said, is the low end songs, but I would say for me personally, these headphones really help you get into the music. Going back to functionality real quick, the headphones themselves really stick into your ear quite a bit, which I wanted to say for the sound quality because it does relate to that, is that they do stick into your ear quite a bit, which helps with them staying in your ear, but this also helps with the fact that the PowerBeats Pro really, truly have an immersive experience. The AirPods do stick into your ear, but it's not as much. The PowerBeats really stick into your ear in a way that helps you really get into your music and feel like it's really immersing you. This also helps with noise isolation. So for sound quality, guys, I would give these overall about a 7, a solid 7. If you're looking for something that's going to be a very balanced sound and help you with basically anything possible, and listening experience is going to be enjoyable through all spectrums of music, I might pump the brakes. But if you're somebody who's looking for something very low accentuated music, you're all set here. So overall, the PowerBeats Pro, I would say if you're looking for music like Celine Dion or Josh Groban or things like that that are opera based, or that are classical based, or that are based for highs and the mids, and that's really what your focus are, or you're an audiophile, these are definitely not going to be the headphones for you. But if you're somebody like me who likes a lot of pop and rap and things where you're just getting into it and it's a bass heavy with vocals and some beats and stuff like that, this is going to be your best bet. And I would say that you're really going to like these headphones. So guys, as far as sound quality with phone calls, you guys might be wondering, well, if I want to talk to my mom for 4 hours and not have to have my phone on me, how does it sound? So from my experience so far, I've heard that the actual noise around you is not really canceled. So I would definitely not have these in a loud coffee shop, and I would definitely not take these to an amusement park and plan on having a great conversation with your friend unless they're okay with hearing most of what's going on behind you. I have heard that the audio quality though is pretty good, and the other person did not have trouble hearing me, which means that I think that overall using these for phone calls should be nothing but a breeze. Moving next into connectivity, guys, the W2 chip on these headphones actually allows you to connect these in about 5 seconds, if that. They make it almost idiot-proof, allowing you to essentially open the battery case of these headphones near an iPhone or an iPad or even a MacBook, and you will be greeted by a screen that allows you to connect with just one click. So guys, overall, that brings me to the end of the video today. You might be wondering what I recommend. In all my videos, I kind of do the same thing where I give you guys kind of use cases and then my overall opinion. I'm going to start with my overall opinion here, guys. Yeah, I recommend these headphones. If you're an exercise addict or you're someone who works out constantly and you really want that immersive, in-depth, really adaptive, nice, noise isolating experience with the ability to kind of control everything on the earphone and not have to worry about anything like that, you're in the right place, and I would definitely recommend these headphones. Overall, guys, these are right now on sale, I believe, for $180 off of $280. I think they might be closer to $200, but for that price, I would definitely pick them up and at least give them a shot. Well, thanks guys for watching. This has been Justin here with The Digital Life, and I'll see you guys on the next one.